My eyes have begun to irritate me. Getting tired of always staring at these peers that hate me. Now I'm fucking with you. Everybody loves me. I supply the bud bees and everybody loves trees. And it seems these days the only way my phone rings. I've been putting apps in, but there ain't no job opening. So I spend my time writing to my dopest beats in my room while I'm smoking weed. And that's no deceit, that's all real. You know I hit you with a raw deal. I'm a cold fucking rapper that ain't unthawed still. And I'm just stating the facts.
The fake player's about to get replaced with a Mac.
Hey yo, Kool E, this is my fucking place on the track. So if you don't mind waiting,
Alright.
I'd like to get back on the beat and continue my dope rhyme stating. But wait, I gotta take a coffee break and a bong rip to follow that. This is Kool E Mac and that low hitting you with hollow raps. Yo, baby, I gotta go. My phone's been blowing up for 3 hours, maybe 4. And you know I gotta answer it. When duty calls, I gotta suit up. No small print or asterisk. Kool E Mac, always with a full and never half a wit. You think I got my fucking image just by accident? Nah, I was broke when they found me, dude. Nah, I was broke when they found me, dude. I had to write some bars about how I play host, that's how my day goes. I daydream of doing it big like Winnebagos. Rolling across town with about 80 toes waiting for me to say go. But for now I keep it minimal, I straight face leak subliminal. Messages is effortless, I possess impressive wit. When I switch to Mac mode it's more than you expect to get. And the lesson is I control minds while you lames just try to have sex with chicks. Hold up, I'm about to lose my breath with this. But you ain't gonna obtain this game for free, so I'ma stop there. I could give a fuck if you think that it's not fair. I studied the game, put sweat and blood in the game, and I keep it on the low, that's how we loving to play, yo. And if you didn't know by now, Kool E Mac is a beast with beats. And if you didn't know by now, Kool E Mac never ceased to please. Yo, baby, I gotta go. My phone's been blowing up for 3 hours, maybe 4. And you know I gotta answer it. When duty calls, I gotta suit up. No small print or asterisk. Kool E Mac, always with a full and never half a wit. You think I got my fucking image just by accident? Nah, I was broke when they found me, dude. Nah, I was broke when they found me, dude. I've been back and forth through all emotions I know, so I'm not trying to drive fast, but I'm coasting it slow. Yo, and if my foes didn't know, I hit you all with dope lines so you can't snort anymore. This bass sound's distorting the flow, my walks wobbled, the drum knocks topple over you. I'm known to cause problems. I don't normally pop bottles, but the price at the liquor store was cheap, so I got some top-notch ones. And that's just the iceberg's tip. Fucking Olympic gymnast, the way my words flip. And if you didn't think I'm sick enough, I'll shit in cups and make you drink it till you vomit, and then lick it up. I'll have to censor that when I edit. My homies like my shit, but your friends are just like forget it. My persona's too complex with every letter I write, but it helps express my stress and feel better about life. Yo, baby, I gotta go. My phone's been blowing up for 3 hours, maybe 4. And you know I gotta answer it. When duty calls, I gotta suit up. No small print or asterisk. Kool E Mac, always with a full and never half a wit. You think I got my fucking image just by accident? Nah, I was broke when they found me, dude. Nah, I was broke when they found me, dude.
Smoke some rope and let my mind ignite, but I gotta make sure that my timing's right. And if I'm off by any measure, even though it might be slight, I apologize in advance cause people like polite. And I want you to have the best impression upon me and me before I get into my venting of how y'all bitches got me stressing, cause I swear I'm chill. Want me to bust flows anywhere I will, but be prepared. This is someone who's perceived as uncaring feels. Put your hands on my chest, yes, my heart is there and still thumping. Ain't that something? Watch your gums get to bumping. I mean, how could you believe or ever doubt that I'd achieve any sort of affection? How else could my heart have been conceived? But anyways, I ain't ever been plenty paid. My pockets stay empty like dorm room drawers after a panty raid. Goddamn, we blaze. Did you know that Kool E Mac and Aunt Loke are, but aren't the same man? Insane, probably a little bit, but ever since I was a little kid, Bobby just didn't give a shit. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Never ran with a crew of kids and had to have someone to do this with. So I invented us to make the real recognize and leave the rest discuss. Give me a beating in 4 strokes unless I bust. Yes, I must be so explicit when I spit the shit, so get with it or find some rocks that's trying to kick it, bitch. And apparently the only reason that these bitches stare at me is cause lyrically you guys just don't compare to me. And that's okay with me, but trust, I don't need another one. Plus it's real pimps at this table, dog. Don't try to eat lunch with us. This weed got me zoning to boy, I am a problem you just can't equate. And why the fuck would I have got it if I couldn't eat cake? My flow on time, cause I can't be late while yours increase the sleep rate. Girl, how you gonna tell me that the dollar menu is a cheap date when you look like you could do without eating for like 3 weeks straight? Yes, I've been known to be a dick at times. Don't sugarcoat it when I spit these rhymes. I'm dope, but ain't nobody make you sneak these lines. Yes, I've been known to be a prick, and my flow extremely sick. And if you roll with me a bit, you would notice we the shit. And when the police creep, we dip so legitimate. It's illegal, and best believe we is. Yeah. I do not put shoes on, I can't fit my feet in. I smoke, so every time I come through your spot, I'm probably weeded. They say that love and affection was all she need, but if she don't return it, then I'll be leaving. And I'll believe in no words that come about those lips that sound like an attempt to keep me round when I'm about to dip. I blow on ounces, this astounding, this surrounding, this excellence is best, and it's a 3 for full effects of it. Yes, it is. Potency excessive with the rest of the stress I get, and it's daily, but I've been bred for this, so I ain't got to put no breath in it, just wreck it. And you baby, if you haven't heard before, I got the nerve to pour a little game up in your cup. And if you want that paper chase, then baby paper chase, and put some dank up in my blunt. If you knew what it was like to be inside my head, every day when I wake up and every night in bed. If you knew what it was like to be inside my head, then you would scream too, scream too. If you knew what it was like to be inside my head, every day when I wake up and every night in bed. If you knew what it was like to be inside my head, then you would scream too, scream too. My baby mama keep blowing my phone up, but I understand that it gets lonely on corners. Haha, I'm just kidding, man, I'm blowing on Doja, cracking jokes and being funny like the homies supposed to. Me and my cousin Shorty Low, man, we be sewing your O's up in the way that we be smoking, leaving homies in comas. Man, these beats that I produce keep you slow bleeding loners. Alone on Friday night, sitting at home beating boners. I be as cold as your soda, not coke, but also as dope as the cola that goes inside your nose when you kick it with flyer hoes. While you kick it with flyer hoes, I'm getting my frickin' riches. I'm sick of bitches, I seen them all, and ain't no bit of difference. So excuse me, miss, if I decide to kick it and smoke some dro, bitch. But I got some other things to do, and I can't have you ruin my focus. If you knew what it was like to be inside my head, every day when I wake up and every night in bed. If you knew what it was like to be inside my head, then you would scream too, scream too. If you knew what it was like to be inside my head, every day when I wake up and every night in bed. If you knew what it was like to be inside my head, then you would scream too, scream too. Today I got high as fuck. If that's it every day too, then put your lighters up. Trying to find a chick who got more legs than a spider does. Fly up to my cloud and invite her up. Like fly baby fly, fly baby, fly baby fly, fly baby, fly baby fly, fly baby, fly baby fly. So elegant, dope with no precedence, plus broke with no precedence, but so evident that you got a certain flair. Something about you just disturbs the air. Sound of your voice makes me turn and stare. And if you weren't aware, I got a cloud in the earth's much prettier when you observe it there. The sight to leave your verbs impaired. but that's okay because your words always become worthless there. It's all about the feeling, plus no words could describe, cause can't no letters paint a picture that's so perfectly right. At evening, herbs look nice, specific chemicals begin to merge and entwine, and you'll emerge from your mind. Finally found that feeling that you've been searching to find, and make you feel whole and ease that hurting inside. And if you wonder why it's of her that I write, it's cause every gaze I seem to place upon her is divine. Today, I got high as fuck. If that's it every day too, then put your lighters up. Trying to find a chick who got more legs than the spider does. Fly up to my cloud and invite her up. Like fly, baby, fly. Fly, baby, fly, baby, fly. Fly, baby, fly, baby, fly. Fly, baby, fly, baby, fly. Every time I look in them eyes, I get stuck, and usually not to my advantage. I am higher up. Keep moving like that, baby, and I might erupt. And I'm pretty sure that no one do it live as us. Turn off the light, let your eyes adjust. Can't seem to fight the feeling that's inside of us. If I can't have you for the rest of my days, I guess tonight's enough. We can make war and make love and all that type of stuff. You're addictive and can only be described as such. I could scrawl poems of you in every language that describe your touch and never do it justice. Give you all my time and energy and only come with just this, my best and nothing less. My feelings for you is only I can express, but one thing I should address is that before you my life was a mess and still is, but baby you just seem to lighten the stress. Today I got high as fuck. If that's it every day too, then put your lighters up. Trying to find a chick who got more legs than the spider does. Fly up to my cloud and invite her up. Like fly, baby, fly. Fly, baby, fly, baby, fly. Fly, baby, fly, baby, fly. Fly, baby, fly, baby, fly. I'm gonna do this all in one take, even if it takes 50. Okay, now what am I gonna say? Ain't much to talk about, it's the same shit as yesterday. My baby mama's still blowing my phone up, trying to get me to her crib to bone her, and I'm still kicking flows while rolling throw up. I wish that I'd never grown up, cause every day I feel less free and more like they're trying to control us. Who are they, you ask? I don't know. Who the fuck are we? Who the fuck am I? I'm buzzing like a fucking bee, and I'm too fucking high to get into too deep a thought. And I only write to get more stripes than Adidas sneakers got. Caffeine, I badly need a pot, and you got me twisted if you ever think that I need to speak to cops. Kool E and Loc bring the heat to make your speakers pop, and they told us to keep the change, so we play different CDs a lot. Bees, please, whatever you need, I got. And I bet when I finish this line that the beat will drop. Damn, how did I know that was gonna happen? Oh yeah, this Ant Loc makes the beats, bitch. This one's Mac. Put some pimpin' on him. I got this bitch picking me up in her ex-boyfriend's ride, and they do mostly whatever for me, cause the boy gets live, and I don't wanna brag much, but I used to work this job, and every day this broad would bring me some damn lunch, and I didn't really know the batch much, just some bad hush from back in the day, and all the homies tried to smash, but she was good looking still, and her cooking zeal, and when we would go out, she would always foot the bill, and damn, I wish I could get at that coochie still, but that's if you ask me, man, I am too for real, and to be honest, baby, I'm not digging the climate here, plus I heard that Boston's kinda nice this time of year. And if I'm too bold for your taste buds, you should acquire some that like the taste of me, cause I delight the tongue. Admit it, bitch, you are slightly sprung. The way I compose the beat and write the stuff, and these days it's rare to get my time as much. Alright, it's time to get back on topic. Being completely off topic. I always struggle with the third verse, halfway decent with the second, but prefer first. I've been known to murder verbs, even the languages on the other side of the earth were hurt. I perfected my craft while others hardly learned to blurt, but the only problem is I don't always know what to kick to you, to make you feel the point I'm trying to make and stick it through. Y'all are one-minded, dumb-blinded ignoramuses with more shit in your brain than your anus is. I'm spaced out like Uranus is a fucking alien, and I've been saying that since way back before Weezy was extremely gay as shit, but that's beside the point. Hold up a sec while I slide to the side and light this joint. Every time I touch it, I leave the mic destroyed. Too potent to be in my pure form, but you don't read the labels, and isn't that what you're here for? Of course it is. Style smooth no matter how coarse it is, and that's a simple metaphor anyone over the age of 4 should get.
Can't look on the beat.
In the lab, can't even swallow my fucking drink anymore. It's better. Yo. My baby mama always caused me stress, and it seems these days the homies calling less. These fuckers don't look at all impressed. About to take my mask off, scare them all to death. I've been smoking so much my brain hurts when I cough, but these weed trees are so damn purple and soft. It seems and it's so not to be burning them all. Catch me blowing bleezies in the parking lot with your girl at the mall. Sometimes I feel so mackish, lately I've been slacking. Time to pick up the pen and pad and take action. Swift with the movement, the bass and the music. Leave fake snakes with bruises. No excuses, miss, I got reasons why I do this shit. Catch me in the lab drinking coffee, dropping exclusive hits. So elusive is the cat who co-produces his. Has some cracks and bass lines and ain't tripping on getting FaceTime. Just don't waste mine, cause Brody got a Glock 26 double-sided clip hanging from his waistline. And that's as deep as you can go in, dog. Otherwise my folks and dogs will get low to start going off, and they will going hard. But enough of that, I didn't come to talk tough to cash. Just wanna let you know that we are fucking strapped like to puff on sax and dro flow on rugged tracks. You know the actual original Kool E Mac is dope. Baby mama always caused me stress, and it seems these days the homies calling less. These fuckers don't look at all impressed. About to take my mask off, scare them all to death. I've been smoking so much my brain hurts when I cough, but these weed trees are so damn purple and soft. It seems and it's so not to be burning them all. Catch me blowing bleezies in the parking lot with your girl at the mall. I miss them good morning texts, miss that good morning sex. Hate going to bed wondering when the good morning's next, but it's no good morning death. I should be happy that it happened, but I long for what I once had and am now lacking passion. How's the captain? I don't know, man, my ship's sinking, so probably a lot worse than you bitches thinking. I can't quit the drinking, I smoke blunts at once with a talk hand in each hand and sit in the corner like a dunce. I get pumped and wanna yell and scream in a jealous rage, but I'm too scared to say it, so I settle and just tell this page. If you've never felt insane, imagine all your dreams melt away, and the ones who said they would won't stick around to help and save. Yes, I have my selfish ways, but I give a lot, live a lot, walk a straight line. I break rules without getting caught. I have no barriers, no walls to close me in, so I guess that means that I'm supposed to win. My baby mama always caused me stress, and it seems these days the homies calling less. These fuckers don't look at all impressed. About to take my mask off, scare them all to death. I've been smoking so much my brain hurts when I cough, but these weed trees are so damn purple and soft. It seems and it's so not to be burning them all. Catch me blowing bleezies in the parking lot with your girl at the mall. On this next one, I'ma kick it kinda serious, because a lot of you motherfuckers are getting kinda curious as to what goes on in my head. Well, here it is. Gather around, I want you to hear me, kids. I'm sick of my so-called friends only calling when they need her. I'm sick of still answering so my pockets don't get deeper. Exhausted by the fact that I need her, and the fact that I stay content with my misery to keep her. I'm getting tired of not having shit to write about. It's just writer's block, Anthony, write it out. Fed up with being a player who don't wanna be one and can't make a decision with his women, so when they ask he'll probably front. I've hidden my jealousy for years, and it's starting to turn me into one of those crazy kids who hides among your peers. Anger feeding off of fears, combined with my refusal to shed tears, while I pretend that I'm not really here. Telling myself that one day I'll wake up and me and this horrible fucking dream will finally break up. But no, I know in my heart that this is all real. But is it? But isn't this how we all feel? My baby mama always caused me stress, and it seems these days the homies calling less. These fuckers don't look at all impressed. About to take my mask off, scare them all to death. I've been smoking so much my brain hurts when I cough, but these weed trees are so damn purple and soft. It seems and it's so not to be burning them all. Catch me blowing bleezies in the parking lot with your girl at the mall. My way I feel right now, like I'm off 2 pills right now. I ain't thinking about shit, but I still write down. Sick of being still tied down. I'ma flex some skills right now, give you a taste of what I feel is really real right now. Yo, lately I've been zoned out, all the homies done rolled out. Here I am, same place as last year, nigga, no doubt. Though I guess I'm slightly improved, I'm not broke as I was then, and addicted to smoking substances, high off the shrubs. I gets dizzy from being too busy stroking my pen. I'm in the heezy beezy, still be thought provoking again. And really, I'm just glad that I've dropped my heaviest weight. I'm not gonna reference her by name, that'd be a deadly mistake. But I'm sure you know who I mean if you really know who I be. The only one who tried to change me only broke me more free. I mean, I'm human and I love her. I never wish for her to suffer, but I won't drop to her level, she won't raise to mine, so I'm like, fuck her. And that's what I'm still doing when she lets me. Just cause she lacks intellectual improvement don't mean I don't think she's sexy. That goes for all my exes, but it's all just sexing. I don't want you thinking the wrong thing, so I'm on the next chick. When she came strolling down my path, took a breath, held it in gas, felt my heart beat fast, and I knew that it never last, it would all collapse and crash. But she was one that I had to have, and I knew. When she came strolling down my path, took a breath, held it in gas, felt my heart beat fast, and I knew that it never last, it would all collapse and crash. But she was one that I had to have, and I knew. I remember meeting you at that gas station on the late night or early evening, fine little ass waiting with a case in the line. Any thought that I had erased from my mind, no concentration every time I tried to gaze in them eyes, and I felt obligated to wait for you outside. Hey, what's your name? You from around here, cutie? If so, which way do you reside? We talked for a second and I began to wonder aloud if I could trouble her for her telephone number, and smiled. Okay, she said, that sounds cool, you should call me later on. But now that I think about it, I don't really wanna make this song, but fuck it, I'm here at the moment, prepared with vital components. Those green eyes only scream, try to conquer this, see if you can own it. And I did that, but this chick blew my lid back. We weren't all that mismatched, like to fuck a lot, twist, zags, and kick back. But I wish that I never met her, it'd be better to try and sever all connections we made ever, but it's whatever. When she came strolling down my path, took a breath, held it in gas, felt my heart beat fast, and I knew that it never last, it would all collapse and crash. But she was one that I had to have, and I knew. When she came strolling down my path, took a breath, held it in gas, felt my heart beat fast, and I knew that it never last, it would all collapse and crash. But she was one that I had to have, and I knew. I like having the company, but too quickly they get to bugging me. Wanna be publicly advertised, like, yeah girl, I'm fucking E. And suddenly I'm getting blocked calls and nasty voicemails from all this classy choice tale who only be after your mail, but not mine, cause I don't got none. I really just get the job done, rob them only of their discretion. Smith and Wesson, don't be no option. Don't wanna protect yourself, still I gotta protect myself, and I need it cause there's still things that I gotta confess as well. I get attached to every one of these chicks that pays me any mind. Say what I gotta say so I can get between them legs at any time. I got plenty line to feed these fishes, spread them thighs and knees be twitching. Shortly after that, complete the mission. When she came strolling down my path, took a breath, held it in gas, felt my heart beat fast, and I knew that it never last, it would all collapse and crash. But she was one that I had to have, and I knew. When she came strolling down my path, took a breath, held it in gas, felt my heart beat fast, and I knew that it never last, it would all collapse and crash. But she was one that I had to have, and I knew.